Valkyria Revolution. Check, check, mic check. Perfect. Oh, boy. I'm excited for this one. I want it to be great. I'm not sure what to expect. From what I've seen from the trailers, it seems to be a different type of game than Valkyria Chronicles or anything like that. But, let me see. So, language, English or Japanese? I wonder if that's spoken language. But let's go with English for now. Let's see what the cast is like. If I feel like we want to hear the Japanese, we'll go back to it. But for right now, I have no idea what to expect. We're going to go with normal for now. Sure. Begin on normal. We'll see what happens. I have no context for this.
Ragnite.
Okay.
A mysterious ore that emits an azure glow. It contains a magical energy known as mana.
Oh yeah, it does.
Its discovery brought prosperity to the masses, thanks to a select few who could wield its power
Excited.
through.
Are you excited? I'm excited.
In due time, the mana engine, an alchemic device that uses Ragnite as fuel, was invented in Europa.
Oh,
The processing
Europa.
of mana itself became an industry, allowing the masses to access alchemy and sparking a revolution.
I want to know where they put us
This
in the timeline.
Azure Revolution transformed Europa. As the demand for Ragnite grew, so too did the conflict between countries.
Hell yeah, it did.
Thus began the Age of Imperialism, in which countries would expand their borders through aggressive military action. The revolution transformed mankind's history into one of endless war over the azure mineral.
Going for that Ragnite. It's like oil wars all over again. Ah! I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this game for months. For years. I don't know what to expect. Like, the only thing I have seen of this game is the trailer. And I knew it was Valkyria.
The Kingdom of Jutland, September 15th, 1954, BC.
Jutland, where's that?
On this day 100 years ago, the European Liberation War that shook the country came to an end. Elsinore, the capital of Jutland, is lively in celebration for the centennial anniversary of the country's freedom.
Where am I on the map? Tell me where I am! I don't know where Jutland is. I'm looking at it here. It looks like it's like a coastal city. Because again, Valkyria Chronicles 1 and 2 were basically the same location. 1954. So that's way late. That's like way late in the timeline. Let's see what happens here. Here lie the Circle of Five, whose vengeful actions brought forth an inferno of war. With their execution, the blood of the brave legions is redeemed, and a just peace born. They rest eternally in the land of their birth, by the grace of the Holy Mother.
Meanwhile, in a grove far away from the bustling city, two people from the Institute of Alchemy stand before a grave.
I'd like to know the truth, Professor.
The truth? What of?
I've been researching the Liberation War for a long time, and after going through the records, I've begun to have some doubts. Like, did the traitors really commit treason?
The Elsinore trials have ruled it as such. The history books paint a similar picture, too.
I've seen the court records written by Lord Donovan Lindegard. The 5 traitors conspired to thrust Jutland into war for self-interest. They incited the citizenry to rise up, leading to the death of thousands. But is it even possible to start a war through personal greed alone?
It is.
That
Where's
conflict
Jutland?
is now referred to as the Liberation War. The name speaks for itself.
I don't even know who
Doesn't the country as we know it
God.
exist exactly because they rose to action?
I'm excited because I don't know where this is going to
Line
go.
of instructors that spans 5 generations, all of whom taught at the Institute. And the time of your great-great-grandmother's tenure is of particular interest. I've heard that Princess Ophelia and the leader of the traitors, Amlet Gronkair, were classmates and her pupils. Have you heard anything from your family about that period? How did the
Ophelia.
traitors feel? What did they think? Or why did they lead this country down the path of war?
They're doing name drops. I feel like I
There's
should
some
know that
hidden
name.
truth. We should share it with the world. I've looked through a lot of historical documents and research papers regarding the traitors. I've reviewed historical facts and researched them time and again. And I've concluded that there's an important fact that remains hidden about the traitors.
And that would be?
I haven't gotten that far yet. Still, I don't believe that the traitors started a war for selfish reasons. Jutland won the war and underwent a massive growth. The fact that they laid the foundation for it should be ample reason why we shouldn't think of them as criminals. If I may be so bold, I even think the honor of those 5 should be restored.
Is this going to be a travel back in time shit?
Quite a bold notion.
I want it to be. I want it to be time travel back. Like, what's the real
There's
story?
No need to restore their honor.
Then do you accept the contents of that trial, Professor?
They didn't want to restore their honor. They wanted to watch over this area. That was their only request.
Huh?
It was for that reason they accepted the brand of traitor and the penalty of death that accompanied it. Their only wish was for all 5 of them to rest here in this land. Still, the people couldn't forgive them.
But it's clear that their request has been granted. Why is that?
It was done out of love, a complex one at that.
You saved our
You have
country.
heard something then, haven't you? Please, you have to tell me, Professor.
God, what's the story? Tell me.
Very well.
Ah, this is good. I don't know
What
if it's
I'm
going to be a
about
bad
to
story or not, but
discuss,
I'm still excited.
As you've surmised, this is a truth that's been passed down by my family, starting with my great-great-grandmother.
Okay, we're going back to Princess Ophelia.
Listen to it in its entirety, and then decide for yourself if this is a tale that should be shared with the world.
Oh! Oh, see, now... Okay, so they've given us a grave. They've told us that they're dead. Do I assume that they're dead? Do I assume that's a lie? Is it just a memorial? I don't know! I don't know! Can I... I don't know what to expect, but I'm excited anyway. And it's a couple of generations, so we're going back to the past. This is like before tanks and shit, too.
October 4th, 1853 EC.
Where are we? Okay, so they've got guns. They look like standard rifles. That one looks like a machine gun, though.
The region of Molde, where we stand now, became the first battleground in the war between Jutland and Ruse. Jutland's anti-Valkyria squad challenged the Rusi Empire.
Oh boy.
They were known as the Vannergund, and their commanding officer, Amlet Gronkair, was one of the traitors.
Is that how they pronounce that? I guess it would be. They do go by German or Austrian. 11 minutes in.
Hey, Helena. That racket you've been making is getting on my nerves.
Huh? I'm just, trembling with excitement.
Looks like we've got a tough one over here. I expect great things from you, Private Anderson.
You can count on me.
I must be excited too. That's why I can't stop trembling.
You're just scared.
You're right.
You ought to be following my example, little boy Bloom. I am the very paragon of vitality, vivacity, and virility.
Nice alliterism.
I'm surrounded by children. War's about to break out, and
I like her already.
don't have a care in the world.
Excuse me, Miss Bridget. Surely you're not including me with the rest of this
Another Bridget?
ragtag rabble.
You're the brattiest one here, Isaac.
You're quiet as always, Tilda.
You're pretty calm yourself, Bridget, even though the enemy is practically within reach.
That I am. Strangely so. Once the battle starts, though, who knows what'll happen. I've been waiting for the day to take revenge on the Empire. I'll give no quarter.
Some nickels and dimes, though.
Well, we have been pushed around a lot by the Rucks. Everyone has some grudge against them, big or small.
See, you're throwing around
The
these
lady down the
names.
street from us died the other day.
I have no context
Couldn't
yet.
find any medicine for her in time.
She was so nice.
God, this is unacceptable.
As if we'll let an economic blockade kill us. If we're gonna die, we'll go out with a bang.
Just so.
Hello.
'Twas to save my people from such a regrettable fate, so far as I am able, that I have taken up the sword alongside you. We must break free from the clutches of imperialism and put an end to this unjustly imposed embargo. Amlet Gronkair,
Yes. What a
I
name.
must say, I truly am glad to have joined this unit, for it has attuned me more closely to the will of my people.
Lieutenant Villefort. Yes, sir. Have the princess stand down.
Beg pardon? I still have matters to discuss with you.
I don't.
Oh, damn.
Must you always speak so obstinately? Even to your
Come, Your Highness.
Godot? Princess, when your commanding officer says stand down, you stand down. You're not students anymore.
Helena!
Aw, come on! Fifi's just trying her bestest, you know?
You always take the princess's side, Sarah. Why don't you become her handmaiden?
How rude! What's with the attitude?
Doesn't seem like they've bolstered their numbers nearly as much as the report indicated. Even if they had, we have our orders. Of course. Watch over the princess. Understood.
I'm absorbing right now,
Sorry
so.
for the delay, Lieutenant Gronkair.
What a name. What a name. Gronkair. That's what they chose.
It started.
Sir,
His Majesty decreed at 0752 to all citizens of Jutland the annulment of our alliance with the Ruzi Empire. He has declared we're entering a state of war against them.
Anti-Valkyria
blitz.
squad, prepare to commence operation. Our objective is to seize the outpost and take back our land from the Empire.
Everyone, please, lend me your ears.
God damn it. Princess.
This is not just a battle, but the dawn of a war for our people's independence. And may we bring victory to Jutland, our country and home.
I want to know what he's going to respond with. Nothing? Oh, damn it. I wanted it to be like, stand down.
Jutland
stand.
back then was in a state of poverty. The Ruzi Empire, who is in a long-standing alliance with our country, approached the other major powers of the world. Together, they
Ruzi,
launched a
okay.
year-long economic embargo, which would later be known as the BRFH blockade.
BRFH. Brenland, Ruse, Frank, Hobstria. Those four powerful empires had ceased all trade and commerce with our country. With the blockade in place, the livelihood of the Judish populace was strained by a lack of resources. Jutland went to war under those circumstances.
A lot of those loading screens. I'm okay with that. What does that mean? 10/18/53. Is that the date? Is this a different world? That's the other question. Look at that big ass sword. It's awesome. I wonder if it shoots. I want it to be a gunblade.
Let's go.
All right. Am I the commander? If I start off as the commander trying to do a tutorial, this is going to be weird. Gonna be weird. Still trying to figure out where Rutland is. Or Jutland, sorry. Jutland. We capture Molda. Molda Imperial Outpost. 10-4. So October 4th.
All right.
I kind of need to see my stream because... Hang on just a moment. I'll have it on mute, but I need to see it a little bit so I can read that text. Because I've got that little record icon there. Okay, the rest of you watch our backs. We'll hit the enemy hard. While they're still confused, let's go. Approaching the enemy unit causes them to attack. Make use of various actions to defeat the enemy. Press A to attack enemies with melee, or Y to access the battle palette. Charge up action gauge to max to use basic attacks, or access the battle palette. The action gauge refills over time. X to guard, B to evade, avoid attacks without draining the action gauge. When the action gauge is full, ready will appear, allowing you to attack. Until ready appears again, you can use X to guard or B to evade and run.
Let's do this.
I swear I'm not tough.
No match for us.
Chemical spells, secondary weapons, and any items equipped. Spells, RP Ragnite points, range from powerful attacks to healing support. Secondary weapons do not use RP, but each gun or grenade has only a limited amount of ammunition. And unlike spells, secondary weapons, items are taken from the whole squad's shared inventory. Time stops while the battle palette is open, so actions be taken safely selected in combat. Oh boy. So I can get power levels. Agni is the most powerful with a burn effect. Surprise, surprise. RP cost is mid. they all have different effects, like tremor or burn. There's a grenade. Or I can give a command. Okay, cool.
All right.
Use locations for hiding. Press RB in your sandbag to crouch behind it. Being concealed lowers damage and recovers HP. Press RB while moving towards the sandbag to vault over it. Use this technique to avoid attacks. Press RB near some lines to hide behind them. Being hid recovers HP. Setting an ambush can surprise enemies.
I swear I'm not.
Spells and secondary weapons may trigger targets to feel emotions like panic or surprise. Surprise immobilizes targets while lowering their defenses. Panic weakens their abilities. Check a spell or secondary weapon's capabilities to see which emotion can trigger it in targets. Defeating enemy's commander may also cause the subordinates to panic, along with other emotions that can be triggered situationally. Emotions can also be triggered in allies, so act accordingly if an ally is panicked or surprised. For example, avoid battles until they calm down.
This is a good position.
It's over.
Okay. Still figuring this out, but alright. That's cool.
I swear I'm not drunk.
How's it going, Claybird? How's it going, zombie?
Let's do this. The bang.
Alright. There we go.
Who's next?
Didn't have what it takes.
This is different. You're absolutely right. This is not like Valkyria Chronicles that I'm used to. But that's fine. I'm okay with that. And it takes place in the past. New game. Yep.
Finally,
Oh boy.
They bring out the big guns.
The enemy forces are slow to react.
Valkyria
Wonder if they're
Revolution.
Still half asleep.
Private Helena Anderson, ready for action.
Take it down.
Okay. Alchemic arguments, aka tanks. Okay. So they're ancient tanks. AKA tanks are the Empire's greatest weapons. Their offensive and defensive advantages over infantry make them dangerous. Tanks, however, have destructible parts. Destroying these parts can knock a tank down or render certain types of attacks inoperable. Weakening a tank by first destroying its part is a wise alternative to aiming for the body. Target a part by pressing RT to lock on. Switch locked on targets with the right stick. Like taking me knocked down by targeting each legs and then destroying those parts.
We found out you were dangerous.
Let's end this.
I won't go
Easy. Here I go.
Okay.
All right.
Get out of
More
here.
training.
It's over.
Keep it together.
Here we go. It is like Valkyria Revolution Type 0. You're not wrong.
Our tank! It's out of commission!
No shit.
Where the hell are they coming from?
The gate.
So they've finally taken the bait.
Runner, send word to the motherland. Everything's proceeding according to His Imperial Majesty's designs.
There are several opinions about how the war started. One theory is that a desperate Jutland finally decided to mobilize, similar to a cornered animal. Another, that Jutland preemptively attacked due to intel that the Ruzi Empire was launching an armed invasion.
Again, I have no context for these names yet. None. Like, I barely saw the map, like, once, and I'm still trying to figure it out. Like, how does it relate to the other Valkyria games? Does it relate at all? Is it a separate story altogether? Like, is this a different world? I don't know.
Please do not worry for my sake. Am I not a soldier too? I can see to my own safety.
Princess Ophelia. How audaciously admirable.
But, Fifi, you're still royalty, aren't ya? No princess left behind, says I. And no soldier, too.
Guarding your highness is an order from our commanding officer. You can leave your protection to us.
Nay. Surely that would ill serve us all.
Nice job, princess.
It's over.
You mean he's dead?
Duh.
Hey, you all right there?
I'm still so inexperienced. But I can survive. Nay, I must. For my country, I will.
Fifi!
Your Highness, wait!
And off she goes with her girder belt.
Stand back.
Oh, snap! I'm the princess!
I'm quite
Oh, that's
alright.
awesome!
I can still fight.
Point!
Fear me! Oh, I love her. I love how she plays. It's great.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Stop it. Sit. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Ooh, and dead guy. Don't mind the blood. Did she pull a sword out of nowhere? The goo! Good job, protectors. You didn't do very well.
Can you stand? Princess, can you stand?
Yes.
Ah! I don't know what to anticipate. I don't know. This is completely different from what I'm used to in the past. But I love it. It's so good. It feels good. I just want there to be like a huge battle. And like I get like a super ability or something. Because what this seems like it's going to lead up to is a Valkyria.
No. The princess just won her first fight is all.
You okay there, Fifi? You look even paler than usual.
But of course, she's killed a man with her own two hands. Such is the way of war. However, if you intend to follow us further, you must grow inured to death. A friend as well as foe.
Inured?
You really need to
man.
learn how to read the mood. Still, what you're saying is correct. For once. Your Highness, it's wonderful that you volunteered for your country. But if I may be frank, your liability, no matter how compatible you are with Ragnite, that has no bearing on your qualifications to be a soldier in the field. At this rate, someone will die protecting you.
Everyone, I apologize for this disturbance. I'm quite all right now. I'm fine. Please forgive my lapse in judgment. Rest assured it will be my last.
Fifi.
God damn it.
Amlet. I defer to your authority. Please grant me leave to continue fulfilling my soldierly duties.
You got this?
Yes, sir.
Then prove it. That work for the rest of you? We've taken care of most of their monotech, so let's finish this.
Even my king father has never experienced the likes of this.
And this is true.
I am the princess. I am a soldier. Defender of the people, protector of the realm.
Oh boy. Hello. Keep on your toes.
All right.
Okay, gotta read that text here. The rest of you, be careful. Let's get moving. Okay. Continuously panicking or surprising a target triggers emotions like fear or confusion. Nice. Fear and confusion have a stronger effect on the target and can also render them unable to act. Hello, boys. Don't mind me.
Take this.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, it's great. Sorry, were you hiding here?
Who's next?
All right, regenning. Run, boys! Run away!
Who's next?
And down. You gonna run and hide too?
Going in.
Who's next?
Over and done.
All right, let's regen a little bit. Child's play.
On the attack.
Kirito and Aaron? Maybe. We'll see. Like, as far as the commander is concerned, at least he's not, like, completely oblivious. Like, he is a commanding officer, and he's acting like one. Like, he's not confused about it. He's not like, let's kill them all, you know, or anything like that. He does have their look, though. Can I destroy these boxes? I cannot. I have to figure out what the limitations of this game are. Like, I don't know if there's going to be, like, hidden stuff in the map or what. I can't wait for that Titan to show up. Hey, look! There it is! Why am I right? I wanted to be wrong here. It's literally a giant Titan mech. Oh, man. That looks like a 20-meter Titan to me.
That's the enemy? What a nightmare. To think my unit's been routed by such paltry numbers. They don't even amount to a single platoon.
This looks like something out of a bad dream.
Such heavy mono weaponry exists.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall, right? Right?
I'll take it on. Bring it!
Amlet!
Balthus.
Oh, he knows
Target
things.
the
Okay.
tank and take it down.
Okay, I could see that. I could see that. Wait, the bluntness of abridged Kirito or the bluntness of actual Kirito? Maintenance on the Dragon S-type is still incomplete. Fighting in this condition is dangerous. No problem. I'll burn them to ash before they get close. Prepare the main cannons to fire. Here he comes.
Let us dance!
Alright, let's see what this will do.
Let's end this.
Not a lot.
Take this.
But that's okay. All right. Let's go ahead and try to shoot it, I think. Woo! Got out of there. Perfect. Good. Tank part down.
I'll give it my all.
Taste my blade. Taste my blade.
Ooh, that looks dangerous. Let's go ahead and get that. Back away. Get out of here. Ah! I'm stuck. Ah!
I'll give it my all.
Bad guys.
Reinforcements, huh?
Let's go.
Again, you ask a fantastic question as to why there's a giant robot here, but I'm trying to figure that out myself.
I'll give it my all.
Constant vigilance.
Oh boy. That hurt.
Keep an eye on them.
There we go.
Push through. I'll give it my all. How did this?
Get rid of the ads. Go for the head. That's the leg. That's the leg. That's the leg. I can't hit the head. All right, fine. Which one's really hurting? That one's okay. Shoot that one. Why not? There we go. Hit the weak point for massive damage. Come on, guys. Boys and girls. There we go. Whew. Well, it's down. Mission complete. Oh wow, it's actually timed too. Okay, that's interesting. So it is kind of like Chronicles in that it's timed. You have to defeat a certain number of enemies, and there's optional objectives. Okay. Well, that's going to be interesting for later.
I haven't hit my prime yet.
Level up.
I haven't hit my prime yet, you know.
I'm curious as to what this actually does. Spoils. Rapid room. Mobility up. Spinning blaze. Discharge. Spinning wind. Spinning squall. Spinning blaze. Burn field.
We did it!
'Twas a smashing success. Well done, me.
Well done,
Hey,
him.
they're running away!
Don't bother. The rear guard will take care of it.
True. Our mission is to gain control of the area. Suffice it to say, we've accomplished just that.
I like you, Bridget. You're good.
Commander!
Oh.
What just happened?
The hell's he doing now?
First Sergeant Ramadal, you're in command. I'm going after it.
I am coming with you.
In what realm of existence is the princess running after the captain a good idea? Ah! That seems like the worst idea.
Damn it all. His Majesty will never forgive me for this humiliation. Your Excellency, the enemy! Ah! What the hell? Wait, you're the... You fool! Do you have any idea what you're doing?
Not yet.
You have brought the wrath of the entire Ruzi Empire upon you!
Where's Maria?
What?
Ave Maria. No, kidding. Okay, fire. Blonde girl.
I know exactly what I'm doing. You're Balthus Greppenberg, one of Ruse's 4 Grand Generals.
Really?
We knew you'd be here. It's why we planned this op.
He's not so grand of a general if he got caught this easy.
Me? Ha! Well, I do feel honored. But if you kill me now, your last chance at brokering a peace dies with me. Or do you really plan to take my life, even if it drags your whole country into war?
Ah, politics.
Have you lost your mind?
I won't ask you again. Where is Miss Maria? 10 years ago, you and your Emperor came here, to Molda. I know you took her. You took her. And you...
Holy shit! Are you serious? All this over one woman? Do you realize just how many people are going to die because of you? Ah, but you do know, don't you? You're a piece of work. You're completely insane!
Completely insane. He said the I word.
Remember.
That's right. You wanted to know about your little wench.
Uh-oh.
Maria. Maria, huh?
Yep, keep throwing that name around.
If I recall, one of my mistresses. She was a real nympho, that one. She was a hell of a slut.
Oh, God, he's dead. Oh,
That's
my God,
fine.
he's dead.
It doesn't matter anyhow. I remember. I'll never forget what you Rux did to us.
Okay, maybe he is Eren Yeager. I don't know, because now it's like, I'm going to kill you all. This is the exact thing I said he wasn't.
What were you just talking about?
Dot, dot, dot.
That was their commander.
Our mission was to capture the base. We had already won. Yet you killed this man. In cold blood. He was a Grand General, yes, but by what right did you take his life? Answer me, Amlet Grunkhair.
Again, that name.
Amlet!
I don't know. Any speculation from the chat? I'm still just as confused as anybody else right now. I'm still trying to figure out the factor where Chronicles came in, and
Good work,
you know,
Anne.
because I feel like this is in the past, so Chronicles had to be, you know, early 1900s. But is it even the same universe at this point? And not just Chronicles, Chronicles 2, Chronicles 3. How are they involved? Do they get mentioned? Is it a completely different area? Because they mentioned the Empire, but it seems like a different empire.
Confirm it
There's
once
always going to
more.
be cleavage, lady.
Is it true that Jutland has attacked?
Yes, Your Excellency.
Wonderful. We can finally deal with the Jutes as we please.
And Balthus?
He was preparing to engage the enemy when we left. I believe we should get more information soon.
Your Majesty, forgive my intrusion, sire.
If it isn't the envoy.
Hail, Emperor Claudius, and well met. I, Lord Donovan Lindegard of Jutland, hope to find you in good health.
Oh, good lord.
What is it? You seem in great haste.
Moments ago, I received grave tidings. The alliance between our nations has been severed by a declaration of war.
We already have knowledge of this news.
Indeed? As expected of His Majesty.
Our Empire's treasured outpost was attacked.
Oh boy.
Be? That once contested land was a symbol of peace.
Correct. We shall, therefore, answer the kingdom in kind.
Words can't convey my regret. As a diplomat, my purpose is to build a bridge between our countries, a bridge now burnt. My labors to subdue talk of war, so that not a drop of Judish blood must spill. One foolish act brings it all to naught. Since it has come to this, I will return at once and put an end to this wretched war.
Your path shall be a harrowing one. Begone.
Thank you for your leave, sire. Now I must hurry back home. Farewell.
Okay. Let me guess, follow him?
At last have cause to strike at Jutland.
Our forces await your orders, sire.
We're also going to play Name That Voice Actor. If you hear a voice actor you know, who's that voice actor?
It is reported that the news of Balthus's death reached the Empire after Lord Lindegard returned to his country.
Yep.
Steady. Go.
Promenade, okay. I love the look of this city.
Extra! Read all about it!
Oh, now we're back in modern times, that's why.
News that the country had reclaimed territory brought joy to the normally quiet
Oh,
lives
no,
of
never
its
mind.
citizens.
It's still old days. Okay,
However,
I was wrong.
This uplifting atmosphere and the events that led to the war were carefully constructed by the 5 traitors.
Again, she says the 5 traitors, but I know for a fact there's like 20 people.
Ready, steady.
Go. Good job, silly man. Ah! Jutland Army Base, Molda. I'm going to learn these locations yet. I'm going to figure out where they are. There's going to be a mention of something. The only common ground I've found so far is the Ragnite. The silent banter. Ah, yes.
Yo! Look who's here. Today's MVP.
Just like old times. AM?
Yeah, hasn't changed a bit.
Well, shall we begin?
It's good to be back in our palace.
To today's victory.
Cheers! Delish.
Nice blazer.
Nothing like good wine and great company. Just like I keep telling you guys, Lady Luck is on our side.
I was wrong, Am. Like you and Saul said, war's our best bet.
The public supports the war, and the opposing factions are being pushed back. Things have been set into motion.
Right. No stopping now.
Someone really loves garter
Balthus
belts.
didn't remember what he did to us.
And I appreciate it.
Hey, you're joking, right? After the shit he pulled?
That can't be. He killed so many people. How could anyone forget so much bloodshed?
It simply shows that a small incident like that was an everyday occurrence for them.
Whoa, the hell you mean small incident?
Still, they've accomplished one part of our revenge. There is something that bothers me, though, Am.
What's that?
One squad member and the princess showed up, didn't they? After you killed Balthus?
Seriously?
Yeah.
So they saw you?
It's nothing to worry about. They saw me kill an enemy general, nothing more.
And I guess that's fine.
Keep an eye on them, just in case.
Oh.
Sure.
Okay, so these are the 5 then.
Anyway, that's 1 down, 4 to go.
Let's make full use of the coming winter for this war. We'll advance on Ruse's capital and take revenge on the Emperor. Maria should be with him.
And that's why we need to save her.
Hell yeah! I can't wait to see her again.
Johnny Young Bosch, is
By the
that
way,
you?
Hamlet, have you heard already?
What about?
Your rank. You're being promoted to captain.
I think that's Johnny. Johnny, did you become a redhead? Oh, man.
First Lieutenant Amlet Gronkair, in
What a
light
name.
of your faithful service, I hereby promote you to the rank of captain.
Your Majesty.
You also have my gratitude for bringing my daughter safely home. Prithee, was she a burden to the operation?
No, sire. Princess Ophelia showed great bravery on the battlefield.
Oh, is that so? Good. Very good.
It sounds so patronizing. Oh, she did a good job, did she?
You have served your country well. That province once belonged to the kingdom. Reclaiming it is a benefit to us all, and a change for the better. There may be hard times ahead, but I have hope that our nation will continue to progress forward. Warriors of Vanergand, keep the light of Jutland bright!
Oh, man.
Father, I wish to say something as well. My beloved people of Jutland, for the first time in my life, my mettle was tempered in the flames of battle. It was an experience I can scarcely put into words. Only by reminding myself of why we fought did I survive. 'Twas for you that my countrymen achieved this victory. My eyes have been opened to the horrors of war. But we have languished under the Emperor's embargo for far too long. No longer could I stand idly by watching our kingdom lapse deeper into exhausting destitution. Thus, I chose to act and put myself in the front lines. I will continue to fight for Jutland, my beloved country. But for that to happen, we need the help of our military. Our parliament uniting the people.
Damn, he got back fast.
Our proletariat supporting the industry. Our press giving voice to the populace, and all the citizens of the nation working together till the end of the war and the prosperity of Jutland. I will keep fighting at the vanguard, dreaming of that day.
Nice speech, Princess. That's easier dreamt than done.
Yes, but her presence alone will help sway the public in favor of the war.
Cool blocks, dude.
Your Highness.
Godot.
Why, look who it is. Good day to you.
Man, there's just like character drops everywhere.
Aren't you saucy? I am the princess's lady-in-waiting, after all.
Is something the matter, Godot?
Princess, might I have a word with you? In private.
I'd advise against that, milady. He may be my older brother, but to hold privy council alone with a man? Oh, the scandal.
Please, Miss Ophelia.
Excuse us, Miranda.
Oh, you don't need to apologize to me. This would-be Romeo is the one overstepping his bounds. Besides, I'm only pulling his leg.
So they're familiar with Romeo and Juliet. Okay.
Yes, yes.
That's canon. So Shakespeare is a part of this universe somehow.
Princess, about Hamlet.
Did you learn something?
Not a great deal, I'm afraid. All I could learn about his life before the Institute is that his adopted parents passed away. Nothing more. He has no past.
He's a
What
ghost.
do you suppose that means?
When he struck down Balthus, he said, "I'll never forget what you Rux did to us." He's hiding something. Of this I am certain. And I fear whatever that may be will betray us all. I'm sure further investigation will yield the truth. I'll continue looking into him. Good day, Princess.
Is everybody else as invested in this as I am? Because I'm totally invested in this. I'm like, what is the friggin' story here? Ah! We just saw that, though. We don't need the cutscene back.
Who are you really?
You don't need to reinforce that quite yet. Did you forget that thing you saw 10 minutes ago? Here's a reminder. Flashback. Honestly, they're okay with cursing, which is fine for them, but the idea of the murder had to be like off screen and not visible. That's hilarious to me.
Dad, bring you news of weal or woe?
It's me!
Has been decimated. Everything is as you have commanded.
I sound
Good.
female.
On to the next step, Reaper.
Ah! Oh my god, she's so cool! Look at that mask! Hell yes, I do. Ah! Ah, I'm excited. Ah!
Next is Ipsaria.
The Ragnite capital of the world. Sounds like fun, yeah?
The
Ipsaria
Azure
was
Sea.
once the leading country in Ragnite production for Europa. Originally, Ruse was
It is
lacking
still
both
Europa.
natural resources and national power, not unlike Jutland. But after seizing Ipsaria, Ruse exploited those resources to become a global power while toying with the existing ones. In a manner of speaking, Ipsaria is the heart of the Rusi Empire. We will have Jutland take it. Our presently destitute country should be rejuvenated by gaining control of the Ragnite.
Which in turn means weakening Ruse.
You magnificent bastard.
Look who's talking. Have you seen your suit?
Once we get our hands on all that Ragnite, my company's net worth is gonna skyrocket.
You wouldn't be the only one to profit. If current issues like inflation or supply shortages are resolved, naturally...
The people of Jutland will see the war as a success, just like we want.
Violet, are any Grand Generals stationed in Ipsaria?
Oh, we have a name now.
And how do the people of Ipsaria feel about Ruse's occupation?
Her name is
To
Violet.
hear my business partners tell it, they don't think too kindly of their Imperial occupiers. After Ruse invaded and took control, the Emperor didn't waste any time cleaning house. Executed the entire royal family along with any loyalists.
That sounds like something Claudius would do.
Still, the effect was instantaneous. There are hardly any dissenting opinions against Ruse there since they fear military oppression.
Doesn't mean their dissatisfaction isn't simmering under the surface. Guess that's where I come in. Got it. We'll distribute an anonymous flyer. A manifesto from resistance forces trying to shed a light on Ruse's crimes and restore honor to their late king.
Straight up sedition. And I thought I was the bastard here.
I take that as a compliment.
Stir up Ipsaria and lay the groundwork, making them more accepting of Jutland. It's a solid idea.
You can leave the distribution of the flyers to me.
Please continue the operation.
I'd take a flyer from Violet. Would you take a flyer from Violet?
Rabble-rousing? We already threw fuel on that fire.
We'll do it as much as we can. A war effort's only as strong as the citizens who support it.
Precisely. Amlet, make sure to pay attention to the citizens when you walk around town. We can gauge public opinion toward the war by their attitude toward the commander of the elite unit. And again, be amicable.
That's rich, coming from you.
Got it.
Good.
Wait a minute.
That concludes today's agenda.
Persona 5.
Well then, meeting adjourned.
It's about to get real busy around here.
Wait a minute. What is that kid's name? Blonde kid. That's that voice actor. Shit. Oh, Persona 5. Oh, God. I don't remember. I'll think of it later. That's hilarious, though. The Liberation War. Violet, you're turning violet, Violet.
It's a beautiful sunset. We can't help but come here, can we? This used to be our favorite spot.
Yeah.
I have an idea, Am. What do you say we go grab a drink afterward?
I'd rather just get back to headquarters.
Oh, come on. A few rounds wouldn't hurt.
We don't need anyone getting suspicious of me. Besides, I need to put together a plan to free Ipsaria.
What an annoyingly flawless response. Well, come join me next time. We haven't gone drinking in a while with just the two of us. Even you need to unwind at some point.
Sure.
I'll hold you to it. You just gave me your word.
Hey.
You're a rare breed of man, Am. The kind that doesn't pass out when they go drinking with me. I won't let you get away so easily.
She wants that Am.
I'll see you around.
Okay. Whenever we find a breaking point where I can actually speak, we're going to go over some discussion topics.
All right, everyone. Let's head back home.
Wait a minute. Rukia Kuchki. Cool tower, dude. That's a cool tower. Oh, you dropped it. That's all over the place now. Okay, back to the grave.
How far did we get?
Reflect on the true history of the Liberation War by speaking to Professor Rochelle Eladrup. Move the left stick to select from the menu. To resume the tale, press A while selecting her. The fragment Declaration of War was added to the history book. Glossary was updated. Okay, let's see what the options are now. Difficulties easy, vibrations on. Has everybody been okay with the sound so far? If you have any trouble with like the music or anything, let me know. Text speed will go to fast. We don't want to invert. Camera speed's fine. Camera wall adjust on, which just means I won't go into the... Let's test the voices.
Take the offensive! Watch it! Fall back! I've got your back!
Okay, there we go. That's better. Alright. So before I continue on, which we are going to do here in just a minute, somebody took the idea from Roy Mustang of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. If you remember that episode, and he speaks about becoming the Fuhrer and instilling the rule that every female officer in the military would have to wear super short miniskirts. And they took it to level 11. Because every female soldier I've seen is wearing a goddamn miniskirt. And it's great. And they all have garter belts, which is great. And they have long, slender legs. Not that, you know, thick legs are a problem. I'd be okay with that too. But for what I've seen, just, Alright, anyway, moving on. So, resume story. What are my other options? That's the history book. That's the glossary. So if I open the history book, important details, and depicts events not covered in the usual history books too. Archives learn more about the history of the Liberation War.
You're quite studious. How splendid.
Okay. So we know exactly how many chapters there are, so we know where we're going to be. The finale is Traitors. So 10 chapters and a finale. Not counting the prologue. Alright. Let's continue on. She's a cutie too.
This is a true story.
I can understand that soldiers die during war. However, according to your story, Professor, Amlet the traitor went out of his way to kill one of the Empire's grand generals. Why did he go to such lengths?
There's a reason behind his actions, as well as why
Cool
this
tower.
grave was built as the traders had requested. It could all be seen through the actions of the princess after she had witnessed him kill the grand general.
So obviously the 5 were that small little group that were drinking the wine, which I think is the 5 that they're talking about. And they specifically have a hit list of the generals and the emperor. Oh, cool. Training. Give me some tactics.
Why don't we catch our breath?
Nay, I will carry on.
Are those Ragnite swords? Shield bearers have sturdy defenses, so you cannot deal much damage to them head on. However, they cannot block attacks from behind, so try to get behind them as often as possible. Additionally, you can break their guard by dealing enough damage, and they're also vulnerable while attacking.
Commencing operation.
Okay.
In the name of Jutland.
Not good.
Come on, boy. Nice defense.
Not good. That won't work.
Ow, you got me.
Not good. That won't work.
I wonder what spell she's got. Let's see. Spinning Wind, Freezing Ray, Heal Field.
Oh, water! Turn the tides!
I win!
You mustn't push yourself too hard.
Our next operation approaches. I must prove myself by then. During our first mission, I was naught but a burden. I wish for my mind to be as well honed as this blade. Only then will my soul know peace.
Are you referring to the soldier you slayed?
My dreams have been haunted by that moment. That, however, is because I knew so little of combat. One who mourns the death of an enemy has no place in war. Because I have declared to my people that I will continue to stand at the front lines, I cannot allow my heart to falter.
You're the one who
They
said
say
it,
to
lady.
pity a starving, dying animal is to show great empathy. But to show great empathy means to put yourself at risk. Wild animals do not worry for other wild animals. To them, life is the never-ending struggle to survive, to find food. It's the same for us on the battlefield. There's no room for empathy.
'Tis a harsh world we live in.
Indeed it is.
It's kind of true. If you're gonna fight, you're gonna fight. There's no point in thinking about it afterwards. Just go for it. Try to avoid it beforehand, but if you're already engaged in it, just fucking knock them out.
Palace Terrace, everything looks black and white.
That's why you picked up the sword, Your Highness. Because you have a responsibility, both as a citizen and as royalty.
Just so.
I wouldn't want you to lose your emotional investment in all this.
Nor would I. Yet that is precisely why I worry about Anlet.
I've pored over countless records, but there is nothing on him prior
I've
to
run
his
over
adoption.
that word 1,000 times in the past week.
The lack of
Poured.
information on him is
And I learned
highly
something.
unusual. Did he share anything with you during your time at the Institute?
Not at all. He never was the type to talk about his past. Perhaps I will ask the professor.
Professor?
Our former teacher. I am certain she would...
Your Highness! Finally, I found you. Don't you know how troublesome it is when you go out without telling me where?
She needed a quiet place to practice her swordsmanship. Can't get any training done with you bothering her. Had we told you, you would just follow along and pester us here. Like you're doing now.
Oh, hush. Now, milady. Let's return to the palace. I'll train you myself if you please. I've
Let me
wielded a
guess.
sword against my nagging brother many a time, so I'm confident in my skills.
Oh, wow.
In fact, I'm positive your training would go better with me.
Absolutely not. You never hold back. Or something to happen to the princess.
I never held back against you because you're my brother. If that wasn't obvious, it's no wonder you can't find love, despite sharing some of my good looks.
You two are thick as thieves, as always.
Is that how it seems?
Indeed. I already envied your kinship. But the bond you both share really is something special.
Huh.
Those good goldfish.
What kind of sibling would you wish for,
No.
Princess? A kind and caring big sister? Or a rambunctious little brother?
Let me see. Either way, I certainly would be content. But if I had to choose, I'd prefer an elder brother. One on whom I could always rely. Someone like Godot, for instance.
You are
Thanks.
too kind, Princess.
Oh, is that... Are you blushing?
We should return to headquarters. It's nearly time to discuss our next operation.
Already? I was so engaged in our practice, I suppose I lost track of the hour. Let us go then. Good day to you, Miranda.
Okay, Miranda, Godot, Ophelia. I'm gonna get these names down eventually. It's just gonna take some time. They're throwing so many characters
Guess
at
my
me.
big brother's got a soft spot, after all.
You're already prepared for the end game. You're already prepared for when I say goodbye, but we aren't there yet. We aren't there yet. What? Really? I'm so confused. I mean, I guess I'll save again. Nope, nope.
Then allow me to continue.
It is a little jarring to come back to this. Like, after a chapter end, I can kind of understand, but just to have it happen randomly, it's just like, what? I think we're still in chapter 1. Promenade.
Even the young individuals who would later be branded as traitors each had a place to call their home. Fried Eriksson was a columnist who earned his acclaim by often contributing to famous newspapers. His provocative pieces stimulated patriotism in people and led the citizenry of Jutland toward jingoistic tendencies.
What is with the thesaurus thing going on here? Like, they're just dropping these words like, yep, you know what that means. Basil's factory. Or watch it be Basil.
Basil Sabanci
Nope, it is Basil.
inherited
Good.
his adoptive father's company and factory. Through hard work, he solidified his position in the Ragnar industry and used his resources to support Jutland's forces.
What happens if you pick the dude? If I pick the dude? You mean during the training? Again, I'm not sure yet. Like, we haven't got there. The Bumbling Bard. Is she a performer?
Violet Sand was in military intelligence,
Oh.
although no detailed records of her remain. She had infiltrated and gathered intel on not only the Ruzi Empire, but various other world powers all by herself. The facts surrounding her only came to light in recent years due to more in-depth investigation and research techniques.
Oh, okay. I'll go over that in a second. Because I think it's just records and the glossary. Like, you can go over terms and information about the war and then the chapter, like, past records. Castle Plaza. Elsinore Castle. You know, for an embargo that put these people in turmoil, they don't seem too worried about it.
Solomon Kallenberg, a prominent member of Jutland's parliament, was said to be the brains behind the traitors. A capable and elegant man from an affluent family, his reputation was renowned in political and social circles. He thrust himself into politics, suppressed the non-radical factions of parliament, and allowed the war to continue.
Suppressed non-radicals. Well, okay then.
Amlet Gronkir's facade is well documented through his victorious achievements during the war. The young hero who led the anti-Valkyria squad. Without him, the Liberation War would not have been won. As you can see, they all have different facets. Knowing each one will bring us closer to the truth behind the traitors.
Actually, this is very interesting because there are some features about Am that I can see in future characters. If this does in fact lead into Chronicles, which I think it does. We're going to get into some weird shit, and I'll explain it later when we do, but for right now, I'm just speculating. Soul suggested we pay attention to the people. measure their enthusiasm for the war. Palace is the perfect place to get a feel for what the person... Again, on this little recording icon, so it's easy to tell, so I'm having to go back to my and see. And Elsinore thinks. Okay. Talk to the people living in Jutland's capital and listen to what the squad mates have to say. Press A to speak with each character. Look, it says story.
Yeah.
Oh, I should... Okay, so I can't go backwards. Talk with the people. Soldier, I wonder if he's going out to fight again. Uh-huh. Hey, soldier, take a look-see. What do you got? News! Gather up-to-date information on Jutland's state of affairs by reading the newspaper sold in the promenade. Press A to read a headline. Let's read a headline. Let's see what the newspapers have to say. Jutland reclaims Molda. Songs of victory echo.
Nice.
It's about the retaking of Molda. I'm rooting for you, says Story. Oh my. Are you the captain of the elite unit? Dear me. I didn't know you'd be blank, 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 waiting. I didn't know you'd be so handsome. I am so handsome, aren't I? Have you seen the state of the citizens? You must protect all those smiles out. Blank, blank. All those smiles out there, yep.
Good day to you.
It is my duty to stay by the princess's side while she walks the city streets and... Oh my goodness. Gets the feel for the people's mood. Okay.
What's the matter?
There's a workshop. There's textiles. Ooh, textiles. I wonder if that means like DLC costumes. That'd be cool. I wonder, would they be coming back from the war? Come over and take a peek. You got paintings? No way we'll lose to the Rucks. Okay. Can't speak to you. Can't speak to you. Let's see what the Metalworks has. Looks like all the Palace Street stores are having trouble getting their products. Depending on how the war goes, that could change. I should check in often. Street vendors line Elsinore's promenade. Available merchandise may vary over time. Anti-Valkyria squad's actions and state of the war effort can alter prices and supplies.
Welcome.
Which is probably... is ideal for close combat. I'm not sure what that does. Okay. What can I sell? HP duration increases when used by a sapper.
Come back soon.
I have no idea what these... Give me a discount. Don't be unreasonable. The tannery. Man's got to have leather. You want some too, mister?
Welcome.
What do you got? Thick, durable horsehide with smooth texture. So these are just like... Snakehide resilient against fire and burning. So I've already got some of these materials. I've got Ragnite too. Wait a minute, let's go back to buy. Okay, so it is just materials, so I don't know what the materials do yet.
Yo.
Basil, it's finally time to make them pay. Right, Am? Okay. This is the part of the game where we go shopping. Alright, let's head back over the bridge.
Good day to you.
No. Good day to you. Textiles. Under the draft. Wonder if I'd go to war. You there, soldier. Yeah, you. Come check out all this cloth.
Welcome.
Cotton, heat-resistant wool. Okay.
Have a good one.
Still don't know what any of these are good for yet. Welcome, sir. Are you commissioning some tailoring? Maybe.
Come on in.
So this game is altogether a prologue, 10 chapters, and a finale. Let's see if there's something I can buy. Standard issue. Defense up. They cost 200, whatever those are each. Or I can order... arm resistance. Sure.
Come back anytime.
So I can bring materials. We're winning, so it's okay to treat yourself. I ought to fancy up and celebrate. Jutland won, after all. Okay. I didn't make a lot of money. Hello, ladies. Vanguard squad mates mingle with each other across Elsinore in gatherings called circles. The squad menu notifies you when a circle is currently active. Okay, so I've got standard issue everything. Item effect up, accuracy up, defense up. Stop, buddy bear. Can I check somebody else's gear, or can I only check my own gear? Tactics. Let's see. Panic, surprise, confusion, or fear is immediately canceled if it occurs. Damage dealt increases when attacks with alchemy. Magic attack decreases when HP is less than 30%. Attack increases and defense decreases when acting solo. Also becomes prone to rage. Oh man. I've got a lot of stuff. Okay. So I can basically give them all specialized orders with these. Okay, focuses on melee, focus on guns. So I don't really want to worry about him too much. But that's the thing. Can I choose somebody else, or am I just stuck with what I got? Members, Basil, Violet, Fret, and Solomon. And they all have events. Oh, I can't... Okay, alright, perfect. Let's see. Royal Guard, Pollen Allergen. Action gate slows when the state of war is unfavorable. An ally is knocked unconscious. Ophelia draws enemy attention. When entering a grassland. Okay. Evading. Frail, timid. Recovery. Strengthen. Weaken. Oh, wait. Guard. Night blind. Decreases rifle machine gun accuracy at night. Soldier's Pride. Defense increased with damaged. Excitable. Long range. Focus on leaders. Okay. So I can just give them all different directions. Melee. Alchemy. Evasion. Weaken. Guard. Evasion. Recovery. Again, I know this is not the most exciting part, but I'm still trying to figure this out too. Let's see. Optimist. Drawing attention decreases magic defense. Okay. Then you're going to be a vanguard. You're also going to focus on leaders. And recovery. And guarding. Gun nut. Increases gun accuracy. Okay. Melee. Recovery. Strengthen. Prodigy. Damage dealt when attacking an alchemy or secondary weapons increases. Okay, so you focus on alchemy. Guard. Evasion. Recovery. And I'm sure there's going to be better methods for this, but I'll figure it out as time goes on. I'm just setting up with some basics right now, just because. Let's see. Night vision. Able to see at night. So focus on guns. Leaders. And then we're back to me. And me, I'll mostly control on my own, so that's fine. Okay. So that's enough
Captain.
of that.
How are you?
Blum, everybody keeps calling me a hero, but I only just joined.
What?
Can't believe you took down the commander alone. Guess I better step up my game. Okay. Ever since we got back from Mulder, lots of folks come up to me and say thanks.
Hey, Captain.
Okay. Can't go up the side path. Nope. Hello. Ragnite indeed.
Welcome.
Fire shot, offensive guard, heal field, icicle shot, storm shot, distraction, rock shot, attractor. I still don't know what these do yet.
Come again.
Like, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, look at all this crap. Look at all of it. Top secret. Stats. There's magic attack. Yep. You can see their levels too. Okay. Helena, Bridget, Sarah, Tilda, Hamlet, Ophelia, Godot, Blum, Jorder, Isaac, Daryl. Okay. I guess Ragnite is an item? I'm a Helena's #1 egg. Please tell the cafe starlet that I'm cheering for her. Okay. It's an honor, Captain. Vanguard's the pride of our army.
Nice.
Sounds like everyone favors a fight against our empire. I'm sure they'll support whatever we do next. If the fighting spirit goes down, they may not for again, it's being blocked, so I have to wait. For that, we must continue. To win. That's enough recon for one day. Better get back to Q. Select a place to visit from the area's entrance. Find the exclamation mark to progress the story. Okay. What if I went this way? Oh. They kind of wanted me to do that. Wait, is there anybody else? Did I forget anything?
Hey.
For what the people are saying. It's their approval that will drive this war. I wanted a journalist when I grow up. Please let me interview you someday.
Hey.
Soldier, I wonder if he's going out to fight again. Okay, yep. Anybody else out here?
Yo.
Nope. Tannery. I've already spoke to you. Yep. Okay. Headquarters it is. Stop listening. Oh, Cortana. Stop listening. I hate you, Cortana. There we go. Better. Fixed it. Let me just make sure I didn't lose anything. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go.
Need something?
Ooh, supplies.
Terribly sorry.
Even from you. I don't know the details, but I imagine it has something to do with the limitations. Caused by the blockade. Okay. Please try to understand. Restock items in exchange for money from Jutland Army Requisitions Officer. Carrying capacity limits the number of items that can be brought to an operation. Keeping supplies such as healing items stocked is an invaluable asset in completing missions.
Well done.
Restorative bandage. I don't know what a sapper is yet. Alright, we're gonna ignore items for now. Hello, Bridget!
Need something?
I think you'd suddenly slip away from the squad. That wasn't like you. I suppose even someone as calm as you gets nervous during early stages of war? Is it war? I'm guessing war? Yep. Somebody's studying for the exam. Did you bring your number 2 pencils? Look at that kick-ass flag.
What's the matter?
Alright. Hello, Captain. Seems we finally opted to go to war. If you have any questions pertaining to the missions or mission reports, please... Covered by the recording icon. Speak with me. Okay. There's still some time before the next operation. However, we should spend that... time wisely in preparation. First, visit Sabansi and Company and see what they can do about upgrading our anti-Valkyrian weapons.
My apologies.
Normally I'd join you, but I'm expecting a report from the main force any minute. Now. I'll leave everything in capable hands. Thank you. Basil's factory was added to jump area, or area jump. Cool. Baz Ragnite Company. Help build our anti-Valkyria weapons. Can't have Godot or anyone else find from the squad learning about our friendship. It's a good thing I'm going alone.
What's the matter?
I'm learning so much, and yet it's so fast that I'm just like, all right, absorb, absorb, absorb. What? Absorb, absorb. First option is booming now. Booming, I say. Boston's paid to sit on our hands. The boss keeps orders coming. All hands on deck. Some guys still got to do the job in silence. I'm touched to hear they won, thanks to the weapons we made.
Yo.
Yo, Am, figured you'd swing by soon. If you want to know about our anti-Valkyria weapon upgrades or general weapon development, either way, I've got you covered.
Yeah.
Now let's get cracking. Basil's factory offers the following services: weapon upgrades, secondary R&D, and customization of battle palette settings. Use Ragnite to upgrade each squad mate's weapon and raise its offensive capabilities. R&D creates secondary weapons like sword arms and grenades. Research and development will advance alongside the story's progression. Spells and secondary weapons equipped by allies can be changed at Sabanshi & Co. These can also be set during briefing before an operation.
What do you want? How about this? How about this?
How about this? How about this? How about this?
How about this? Pretty good, yeah?
Hang on, buddy boy. So what is the cost here? What am I spending?
How about this?
Okay. Sabanshi & Co. Commemoration Medal. Upgrade an alchemic weapon for the first time. Okay.
This.
Water.
Pretty good, yeah? Pretty good, yeah? How about this?
All right. Battle palette. Let's see. Oh, I get it. Okay, so I can either get rid of the Ragnite that I collect or use them and power them up. But that's fine. Okay, that's okay. It's fine. It's okay. I'll figure this out later.
See ya.
I guess it's fine for now. Listen, don't waste your money. Got it? A crone saved is a crone earned. Okay, so they're crones. Anyway, thank you for your business. We value your patronage at Suspension Company. How'd it sound? Yep. Fine, I should get back to headquarters. Okay. I hope I get a lot more money and resources later. Or I can just build it up, because those weapons are looking to be like the most weird part of this.
What's the matter? Oh, what's this?
You're back, and you've already managed to upgrade your anti-Valkyria weapons. I thought Basil would only give you the details. I didn't expect him to build. Them then and there, a wise decision. I should mention that headquarters has finished preparation for new training. Exercise. We can now perform mock battle exercises to Boulder's squad experience. Yes! I'll probably do a lot of that off screen, but that's okay. We should strike while the iron is hot. As they say, please head to the training. Grounds immediately. Okay. Report to XO at headquarters deployment through the world map. Choose the operation with the left stick or the D-pad. Select a mission to deploy. Meeting certain conditions within operations can grant rewards during mission reports. Check set conditions to learn how to meet them. Enemies felled by earth alchemy. Light tanks felled. 0. So, earth alchemy. Exchange Ragnite shards for usable Ragnite with the XO stationed at headquarters. What Ragnite you receive is random, but some options are limited to certain element or certain class. There are some special, highly ranked Ragnite that can only be acquired through shard exchanges. Keep trying to obtain rare ores. The Ragnite shards needed for the exchanges can be obtained during mission reports. Oh, wow. Alright. So we're going to do at least one mock battle first.
Op details are as follows.
Let me brief you on your next mission. We will conduct a series of training exercises to ensure you're ready. Come the real thing. The purpose of this exercise is to review the fundamentals of each battle classifications. of each battle class. Keep this in mind. Okay. To do this, we will hold a series of mock battles. The squad will separate into groups of 3 and each fight me. I won't be holding back, so expect the same of you.
That is all. Dismissed.
That's all for now. Varigard dismissed. Vanergand dismissed. There we go. Oh. So they're mandatory. Alright. So we're going to go through each class, figure out what their specialties are, and then go from there. Let's get underway. We'll be focusing on the 6 of you with the least amount of field experience. By holding a mock battle against me. Helena, Blum, Sara, step forward. Shock troopers deal a great amount of damage with each swing. They're particularly effective against large groups of enemies. Sappers, meanwhile, rely on alchemy. They aren't as hardened as shock troopers. So they need to be cautious in battle. Commanders give orders based on the current situation. That's all for now. Let us begin. Mouse can be ordered to follow manifests. There are 3 basic manifests: offense, defense, and support. Manifests can be set from the squad menu. Pressing the left or right directional during the mission temporarily changes the entire squad's manifests. Command sends the direct order to an ally, conveying which actions to take against whom. Allies are given command to obey this direct order for a period of time. Commands can be selected from the battle palette to make the most of the squad's action gauges.
Let's do this!
Alright.
This'll be easy!
Rushing water! Rushing water!
Alright.
Kabang! This will be a cakewalk! Kabang!
Rushing water!
Sorry about this!
That would work! That would work! Rushing water! Rushing water!
Alright.
I'll heal you.
I'll heal you! That would work!
Wonderful.
Okay, let's see. Okay, that's enough. Yep. Isaac, Tilda, Bridget, you're up. Okay. While they don't do much in the way of damage, scouts can overwhelm enemies. Through a string of consecutive attacks. Shield bearers use shields to reduce damage from up front. However, be aware More water? Okay, we'll get it here in a second, buddy. Beware they can't block attacks from behind. Alright, then let's begin. What about Bridget? Do we get nothing for Bridget? There are 3 formations in which you can divide your fire team. Squad, 4-man unit. Partner, 2-man unit. Solo, 1-man unit. Puts the squad into 2 teams divided against separate targets.
Incoming enemy!
Die because of those rocks.
Right beside you.
Let's begin the lesson. You die because of those rocks.
Me? Look around, far too lordly to lose. It's curtains!
Surprise, dipshits.
Alrighty.
Won't go easy. Surprise, dipshits.
Show's over! Show's over! That won't work!
Well done.
That's enough. Thoughts, Captain? I think both groups have sufficiently demonstrated their readiness. Let's conclude today's training. Then I look forward to seeing what you all can do on the battlefield? Question mark? On the actual battlefield. Okay. Mission complete.
Please hold your applause.
Oh, wow. I'll take a free S. I'll take a free S rank.
Now I'm even stronger!
No spoils. Devise priority classed alchemy. Back to the promenade.
Hey, Captain.
Oh, what are you up to, Captain? Prepping for the next op, perhaps? I heard from headquarters that our store is being contracted to tailor the armies. Custom equipment. Yes, my family runs a tailoring business. It's called Thomason's Workshop. The military pays us a generous allowance for services. Mom was so happy. That money will really help the store. HQ said to prioritize any request made by Vandergard. Vandergand. I need to get that right. I keep saying Vandergard. It's Vandergand. We need to be ready to fill any order, so be sure to stop by. Purchase and sell gear from the workshop. Gear can also be tailor-made by request. Gear purchase applied to the entire squad. The effects of a single set affect everyone. Okay. Order tailor-made gear from Thomason's by selecting materials and paying a fee. Gear creation takes time. Undergo missions while waiting to pick up the custom order. I'll admit I'm biased, being her son and all, but my mother is very good at what she does. I'm assuming we'll get to that in a second. I should probably visit her soon. Bumbling Bard and Royal Cemetery were added to jump area. Okay.
Come on in.
Look
Pick
at
up.
the quality.
Crafting Commemoration Medal. Created your first piece of gear at Thomason's Workshop. Thanks, buddy.
Come back anytime.
The chrome goes a long way. Well, let's head to the other 3 locations first. Why don't we go back to headquarters so soon?
How you doing?
Don't be a stranger. The next stop. Run off solo. Let me join you next time. Jutland. Oh yeah, it's time we all share. Yeah, okay, he's drunk. I wonder if it's a really good idea to start a war. Isn't the Empire going to want to strike back? Yeah,
Did you need something?
What a worry. Come now, this is a joyous occasion. Smile. Been 10 long years since that day. Let's win this for certain. With the blank. 5 of us, yes. Welcome, good sir. Always happy to serve a national hero.
Oh, did you need something?
So stoked, I'm gonna drink another. Everybody drinks. All right, let's head for the cemetery. Pay our respects. It's very limiting. It must have hurt so much. You can slumber in silence now. Oh no. Is there a death mechanic in this game? I'm gonna find out. The Royal Cemetery is where Jutland's fallen warriors rest.
Captain Gronkair!
Vanguard's here is Jutland. Promise to do my best to help everyone in the... Next Operation 2. Okay.
Wait.
Don't tell me.
Captain Gronkair!
Stop. All right, let's go to headquarters real quick.
Our next mission is to seize the Ruse Viceroy office in Ipsiria. The anti-Valkyria squad will provide a distraction, drawing the enemy forces away from Jutland's main army. Should the enemy barricade themselves, we'll join the main army, surround the city, and overwhelm the Viceroy's office. Either we annihilate their troops or force them to retreat. Regardless, the Ruse threat leaves Ipsiria.
So we drive the Empire from their domain, placing the country back in the hands of its citizens. And then?
I don't care what comes after.
Perhaps you should. I worry for the Ipsarian people, and the long-term consequences of our victory.
We haven't won yet. You know that, right?
Of course. Though I must ask you, as a squad mate and friend, have you considered what we leave in the battle's wake?
Here we go again.
I beg your pardon?
You always get ahead of yourself.
Must you even take issue with my forethought?
In war, the only thing that matters is the enemy in front of you. Distractions lead to death. Get that through your head.
Oh, well, I never. I should say the distracted one.
Please, Princess, calm down.
Godot. My apologies. 'Twould seem I'm behaving improperly again.
Is this going to happen every time they're in the same room?
Pish posh! Enough of this plebeian poppycock. I shan't name any names, but the fish rots from the head. Perhaps we need a new captain, a true leader, like myself.
Yeah, nice one.
I thought I'd never get used to seeing a lover's spat, but once you get used to it, it's not so bad. I guess it's a bit like our unit's tradition.
I can see it. That's a fitting description, First Sergeant.
I swear, you two are never serious. Ew, no girl's gonna go for some mean old man. Get a clue, you two.
I rescind my previous statement. Let's be more serious then. You'd like that, wouldn't you, Bridget?
I don't care either way. Just do what you want.
Oh, wow.
I don't know, you still look
Spicy.
pretty pissed. You're scrunching your face so hard it's making new forehead wrinkles. Don't come crying to me again if you can't get rid of them this time.
Wait, crying again? As in, you've watched Miss Bridget weep? Frailty, thy name is woman.
Maybe you should just drop it, Isaac.
Methinks the ladies doth protest too much.
That is all. They haven't decided when the op will commence, but count on it starting sooner than later. Prep accordingly. Dismissed.
Okay. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is part 1 of a mini-part series for Valkyria here. Valkyria Revolution. And I am excited to see what happens next, but for right now, we got most of the beginning crap out of the way. So that's the important part. We got the story laid out, at least a little bit. We know we're at war, we know we're starting something, we know we're going after 4 other generals, like 3 other generals and an emperor, it looks like. So this is going to be interesting. And we know this does relate to Valkyria Chronicles in some way, both 1, 2, and 3. 1 and 3 are in the same time period. 2 is right after it, involving the Academy. But I'm not sure where this location is on the map. So we're going to figure this all out. But hopefully, this has been entertaining. I do appreciate your viewership. I know I had quite a few people in here today, but they've mostly left now because I was doing a lot of bullshit with the shopping and everything, and I apologize, but it's just something you gotta kind of do in this game. It's like if I didn't do it, I'd have regretted it later because I wouldn't have been prepared. But I think I've got a good sense of what's going on. I know how the Ragnite works now. And then I can just get rid of the lower ones, but if I get rid of the more expensive ones, I can get more upgrades. So try to get cheap ones and all that sort of stuff and do it that way. In any case, I appreciate it. You can check out my YouTube channel. I will upload this as soon as I can, and I will try to do these streams as often as I can, but for right now, little man needs to be taken care of. It is time for a bath. And I will see you all next time. So this has been Reaper 102388. We'll see where this goes, and hopefully by the end of it, depending on when you're watching this, because you might be seeing it on YouTube, I appreciate your future viewership. Thank you. Bye-bye.